Hello everyone, welcome to LearnStocks101.com. This is our free video. It is Wednesday, August 20th, 2014. Just another Fed day, huh? I mean, that's what these Wednesdays, they come and go, and nothing really happens differently. I mean, we get some volatility and some volume right at 2 o'clock, and then we push higher. That seems to be the norm for at least the majority of these Fed days. But you do have to pay attention to them because depending on what does come out of, there could be a surprise that comes out and it would change the direction of the market. So it is just another Fed day, but again, we're just still plugging along. And I could give the same analysis as last night. The markets are extended, but in different ways. And it almost to the point of where it doesn't even help you looking at the markets right now because you know it's bullish. You should just focus on the stocks that you're trying to trade and what they're doing based on in reaction to what the market's doing. But we'll talk about this again that we did last night. What I wrote, the term when I'm using the term extended today and last night, I'm really talking about away from the moving averages. When you get that far extended away from the moving averages, sort of like here, you tend to revert back to the mean, or at least consolidate a little bit so the moving average can catch up. You can see the Qs have started that a little bit with a little consolidation day today. While the SPY moved up a little bit more. The IWM has started that a little bit with a tad of a pullback today, close to that EMA. These are the kind of things you want to happen, especially if you're a bull, for this market to go higher. It's easier to go higher from lower places than it is in a straight line, even though we have seen straight lines. And bonds today touched near that 21 EMA. This might be a place to get back into some bonds. But I would like it again below that 21 EMA would be a good place. But I mean, again, it's not, it is important to know what the markets are up to. But really, unless something drastically changes in this trend, we are a little extended. You could expect a little consolidation, but unless something changes dramatically in this trend, you just trade your stocks based off the charts and lean towards the bullish side. It's as simple as that. Because these markets are bullish. Every touch of the 100 day has been bought, and we've pushed right through the 21 as we talked about. I don't think it's a matter of how fast or how high. It's just a matter of it's bullish, and I don't see this happening anytime soon. That would have to take something that we don't even know that exists out there. So we got some requests. Some of them are repeats. Let me remind you of PSX. Make sure you take a look at the PSX chart. I'll show it to you real quick. I covered this last night. I still like this trade going to 88.82. And I'll give you another one along these lines that I gave my members. PBR. This is a good stock as well. And PSX, sort of falls in this area. Petroleum, Phillips 66, Petroleum, Brasileiro here. Petrobras. Good looking chart. I mean, again, the only problem with these charts, same as PSX and with the PBR, is they've run up off the lows, making higher lows every single day. But they are, with these, like I've talked about before, I like momentum stops. So stop at the low of today, looking for this move in this case to 1864 and then maybe to 1983. So that's my setup special for tonight. Then we'll get into the requests. So we got price line requested again. I am in that 1300, 1305 spread. 40 cent credit is what I got. So I'm looking to make $40 a contract. As long as it doesn't go above 1300, I'm already up over 50% on that trade. And I still think there's really nothing has changed with the price line chart. We have the daily squeeze of the momentum coming out. I mean, something that really, sort of has changed. The 4-hour chart is fired short. Price line in this scenario that it's trading in right now with this choppiness is not something I'm interested in trading directly, but I'm very excited about trading it with these options this way because it's a lot less stressful trading these options the way that I do with these spreads because I win 4 out of 5 ways, and I've showed you this before. When you get a stock, it goes sideways, it goes up a little bit, it goes down up a lot, it goes down a little bit, it goes down a lot. And with this bearish spread that I have on, again, I'm putting a cap on it on the upside. Okay, this is the only way I lose. It can even go up to a little bit. It can go up to 12.95, and I still make money on that trade. I make money here. I make money here. I make money here. I make money here. This is the only way I don't make money. That's what I love about these trades, and that's what I'm interested in right now with the market extended right now, doing trades like this. So I always like to do that diagram every once in a while so we don't forget about it. So the next request was Celgene, and Celgene I had for my members on Sunday. You can see I talked to my members. This is the 15th. This is Friday, so this is the chart we were looking at on Sunday. This is the kind of stuff you get in the members video, and I'll show you where that link to this silver membership is. Gave this to my members on Monday. I said, put your stop here. It's a momentum trade. Stop at 88.57. Your first target's 93.51. And you can see it's already reached the first target, hit the first target today. So what do you do with it now? I guess the question, since I got a request. Well, now that this is always where I like to take my first part of profit, when it hits the first extension. It made a high of 93.35 today, and that target was 93.51. So I like to take a little bit of profit there, but leave some on to run to 97.35. But again, it's a little extended here. I like a stop at $90.50 because that's about where that 8 EMA is going to be tomorrow. It's moving up at about 60 cents a day. It's trading at 89, 82 right now. So I like a stop if you want to get in this trade, or if you are in this trade. I don't know the reason behind asking for it is that you wanted to hold that 90.50 well. You wanted to hold this momentum to the upside. Got a request for LinkedIn. LinkedIn, I'm not very interested in trading directly for the same reason as the price line setup. We have a daily chart. It's a 4-hour chart. We have a daily chart on LinkedIn. That momentum big time to the upside. Now the momentum is coming out of the upside, so it's going to take a break. And it's extended. It's at the 8 EMA now, but it's going to take a break. I actually am probably planning on tomorrow, putting a spread above here, 225, 230, 222 and a half, 227 and a half. Whatever gets me the most premium that makes sense within at least a 1 standard deviation move. So let's check that out. LinkedIn. Let's get rid of these. This is the Analyze tab in Thinkorswim, so you can analyze any trade that you want. We have an expected move starting today. It's going to actually be lower tomorrow, $5. It's trading at 217. So if you want to get a little bit, stay within 1 standard deviation of the move, put on a trade tomorrow, 222 and a half like I talked about. Sell that vertical, make it a $5 wide, and you see you get a 59-cent credit. If you want to be a little safer and go the 225, 230 route, you can still get a decent amount of credit, 28 cents for because this is going to turn into an overnight trade. A decent amount of credit at 28 cents, assuming this is where it is tomorrow. This is just based on the prices right now. Get a 28-cent credit. Realize you're risking about $400 per contract, 472 to make that 280 to make that $28 per contract. But the odds, like I said, are in your favor in that situation. That's really, to analyze LinkedIn as a mast. That's really like what I really like to do with LinkedIn. Set it, spread above it, because I think it's just going to consolidate here. And you see the MACD rolling over, the ADX starting to roll over, the RSI is a little overcooked as it is as well. So a lot of things you can do with options. Amazon was the last request. Covered this last night. I really love Amazon as a directional play right now, but I want it over 337. Want Amazon over 337 because I think it can roll to 351. I want the market to relax for a little bit. In a perfect world, this would consolidate for a few more days. But if I get some momentum up over there, I can put my stop in at 337 on a close over there, looking for 351. However you would like to trade this, I really think Amazon's going to 350. Doesn't mean it's going there in a straight line. Doesn't mean it's going there next week. But as soon as it clears 337, there's really nothing holding it back. So if you wanted to, and you wanted to put a really tight stop in, this 333 level would be a nice place to get a trade on. If you wanted to, and I give myself some time. I talk about, sometimes I think more in terms of options with these $300 stocks is my mindset when I think about this. but give yourself some time. Don't be buying weeklies on this and expecting it to roll up. I'm not saying it can't, but I don't mind to stop at 333 if you want to get something in September and let it roll up. If you're buying stock, you have all the time in the world. You can do however you want with it. But I don't mind to stop at 333 right here because it keeps momentum in the trade off of these runs up. So that's all I have for tonight. Like I said, let me open the website because I got more questions on the silver membership. All right, we're back on the subscribe page. The silver membership gets you access to. Um, I was asked to clarify. Silver membership gets you access to the members videos. You don't have to worry about the bells and whistles of the site. You won't get access to the trade alerts. You won't get access to the trading room or anything like that, or the morning game plan, things along those lines, a weekly Sunday newsletter. But you will get access to the nightly video where I cover a lot more stocks. For example, tonight I covered Zillow, Apple, Chipotle, what we want to do with Chipotle, Facebook, Google, Pier 1 Imports. I could go down a list, Visa, Western Digital, CVS. We also take requests there. So we give a lot more setups, obviously, in the members video. And, I'm not going to say every setup works out, but you at least get a lot more ideas. And it's a fraction of the cost that you would get on the gold membership. So just to show you that, we'll see you guys tomorrow night in the free video.